Well, now on your feet at 4, it was a big day in Cincinnati, where ex-Ohio House Speaker Larry Householder took the stand in his corruption trial.
Householder is accused of pushing House Bill 6 into law in exchange for $61 million in bribes from FirstEnergy. At least that is the claim of the prosecution. Our 3 News legal analyst Stephanie Haney put together an entire special on this trial. I know you've been following it very closely. Steph, good afternoon to you. So what did he have to say in court today?
Yeah, it's been very interesting, Jay and Betsy, to follow this. And you know, this is all about who he talked with or who he was at least connected with and what money was paid into the dark money group Generation Now and what that money was used for. So early in his testimony today, he talked about how he met former FirstEnergy Vice President Mike Dowling. He said it was through a FirstEnergy CEO prior to Chuck Jones when he was seeking campaign donations in 2016. And then former CEO Chuck Jones, that meeting happened when Browns owner Jimmy Haslam pulled Householder into the FirstEnergy suite during a rain delay at Game 7 of the World Series in Cleveland. Now, he said that he didn't receive any contributions from FirstEnergy, Dowling, or Jones for his 2016 campaign, but that he was supported by energy companies in general early on in his career, really trying to set up the situation for getting these contributions later.
Well, you mentioned the dark money and Generation Now. Give us a little more insight. Is that how he came to get the money?
Well, Generation Now was one of the groups that was used in order to get the money eventually, as the prosecutors say, to Householder. Householder said that his longtime aide, Jeffrey Longstreth, who pleaded guilty in this case and already testified against Householder, is the one who created Generation Now. Now, we knew that from his guilty plea, and that at the time, Householder said he understood that Generation Now would help to educate the public on issues important to Ohio and would support candidates who supported those issues. And Householder said that he helped fundraise for Generation Now. Now, he admitted that he talked by phone with Chuck Jones and asked him to donate to Generation Now, but that he didn't promise any legislation in exchange. He named several contributors to Generation Now other than FirstEnergy, making an effort to show that he called many groups and corporations for contributions to Generation Now. Now, Householder said he had very little interest in meeting with FirstEnergy Solutions, which owned the nuclear power plants that House Bill 6 bailed out, and that lobbyist Bob Klafke is the one who set up that meeting, and that at the time his understanding was that Generation Now would help educate the public on issues, you know, to Ohio. Yeah. Also, a lot was made about a text message that he sent to Chuck Jones after he became the speaker. He said, sent a text message like that to a lot of different people. So he was kind of downplaying that text message to Chuck Jones.
That it wasn't anything special to FirstEnergy. It can be very confusing to follow. There's a lot of moving parts. We've noted that Householder has been supremely confident throughout this trial, throughout the charges. Did that continue today in his demeanor on the stand? What did you take note of?
It seemed to be the case. He seemed very confident in his responses. That definitely seemed to be the way it was playing out. And the defense is expected to wrap this up for Householder this week. And then, of course, the witnesses for Borges, his co-defendant, will have an opportunity to take the stand.
All right. Very good.
Wow. So many players, whole lot of drama.
Yes. Watch the special because there's a lot of different moving parts.
All right. Thank you so much, Steph.